Hello everyone, my name is Hark and welcome back to another action figure news video. In today's video, we have quite of a juicy topic. We have third-party companies fighting each other or trying to uh, up themselves or up one another, like they're trying to be above the other third-party company. Now, there's two companies that I'm going to be talking about today. The first one, as you may have already seen right here on the screen, Demoniacal Fit. Probably the longest running, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the longest running third party company for Dragon Ball SH Figuarts figures. They're not SH Figuarts, they're just copies. They use the same technology, that sort of thing. And Demoniacal Fit has been improving a lot in terms of their quality. Granted, sometimes they might not be up to par, which is fine. It's a third-party company. I'm not going to expect premium quality off of these. Now, I'm going to be talking about the Hero Waltz in this one. Gogeta. Super Gogeta. I'm very excited about this one because Gogeta is my favorite fusion. Will always be, has always been, and I'm happy about that. Now, it seems that Demoniacal Fit is responding back to the backlash of being one-upped by another company, that being Tonsen Arttoys. So Tonsen Arttoys has the Thai Kickboxer, two versions actually. We have the regular version, which is the Super Gogeta, as we already know, and then we also have the Blue Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super. They're both $73, which is, or each one is $73, which is very, very expensive, I will say. And they're up for pre-order as of right now. It's supposed to release maybe in August, who knows? But they're there, Great, awesome. I see no issue there. Now, let's talk about this. Why am I bringing both of these up? There's a bunch of different words being thrown around that these like a lot of these figures are going to change the history as to how different companies see it, and right now it's just like a dogfight between the two, like number 2 and 3, like if we have a chart, Bandai is always going to be at the top. They give zero shits as to what the third party companies are doing. Unless it's like maybe Beast Deities, even though Beast Deities has been hit with like multiple, I think they've been hit with multiple cease and desist because of their blatant use and everything like that, now they're Anime Mythos and everything. They went from Kong Studio to Beast Deities to Anime Mythos, but I'm not talking about them here. I'm talking about the Demoniacal Fit responding to the criticism of the community and how they want to one-up Tonsen Arttoys. I think it's hilarious. I think seeing this is hilarious, and I think people throwing a hissy fit as to how these figures look is just even funnier because like this one was one of the funniest things I've ever read in the last week. How do you think this Gogeta will change history? I feel like Tamashi is hugely upset. This Gogeta looks amazing. Not only is this title hilarious, it is blatantly fucking wrong because Bandai could give zero shits a majority of the time. And I'm not trying to be a Bandai glazer because everyone here agrees. It's like Tamashi will not care and they will release a Gogeta that's $150 with no accessories. This is facts, by the way, and people will buy them, myself included. I'm a Gogeta shill. So, yeah, like again, at the very most, they might be slightly annoyed, but at the same time, whenever they release their own Gogeta, it's gonna blow these out of the water. Maybe it's gonna have new technology, maybe that they want to try out. It might be a reuse of the previous 2.0 model Gogeta, which people will still buy because why not? But at the same time, it is hilarious how it's mostly coming from Demoniacal Fit as well. How Demoniacal Fit's response to the criticism of not having that many accessories with their original release of Super Gogeta is to do add-ons. So right here, they literally started with not just a lazy recolor, which is literally a jab towards Tonsen Arttoys, by the way. If you cannot read between the lines, it is literally a jab towards these guys, because you could say they're lazy recolors, even though they're really not. Like, you still have the Super Gogeta and the DBS Gogeta hair sculpts and everything like that. But here, Waltz, the Supreme Dance will introduce the following adjustments based on the previous product, which is this one right here. So what I'm understanding from this is that this product is going to release as it is. Makes sense. Perfect. I have no issue with that. But there is going to be yet another Gogeta that's going to release with this hair sculpt, which is a different color hair, a little bit more golden than the faint yellow that we've had for various figures, and also the base hair sculpt and it's going to be 2 extra figures from my understanding, I think. Maybe if the comments have some, but I'm not sure. I don't know if the comments have anything. So we'll introduce the following adjustments based on the previous product. Both versions share the same skin tones, allowing accessory swaps for enhanced playability. So this is going to be a whole different figure, and it's going to follow some of the same rules as this guy right here. Again, it seems that they have pretty decent understanding as to how they want to use this guy, so they're going to do it the same for here. So this is the one that's coming out, and then this is the Supreme Dance. So this is the original, and this is the Supreme Dance. The Supreme Dance is going to come with 2 hair sculpts of the blue, 1 regular and 1 hair windswept, and then same for the base head. So this one might legit be like $80+, maybe nearing $100 in terms of how it is, because of how many accessories he comes with. He comes with this much, pretty much. So it's insane. He comes with 9 faceplates, 4 for the base one, and 4 for the regular one, for the blue one, and then an extra faceplate for this one right here. So for the yellow hair, see, one faceplate, and then we have interchangeable black hair parts, 1 set, brand new interchangeable windblown black hair parts, windblown yellow hair part. So it's gonna come with a hair swept part for this Gogeta, at least from my understanding. I think so. What I'm getting of is that there's going to be 2 different figures. There's the regular one, the Hero Waltz, that is coming out very soon. I don't know when, but it should be coming out relatively soon, within the next couple of months. I think within Q3 or the beginning of Q3. And then we're going to have the Hero Waltz, the Supreme Dance, later down the line, with between Q3 and Q4. That's going to include accessories for the original one. Do I think that's a good practice? Kind of just... It is nice that they're quote-unquote giving what the people want. But a lot of times I don't think that's efficient. Because the Demoniacal fit has kind of been like a running joke so far, as to promising things and not actually delivering said things. For example, this Trunks just recently released. This guy was just announced. This guy was recently announced and is coming out soon as well. I think he actually just came out. They're doing they're doing this nice one with the Comic-Con exclusive one. This guy again just released. Here's the Gogeta that they showed. They're doing just a bunch of things, and surprisingly, all of these have released. Last year, there's been multiple years where they've just shown renders of previous figures, and they just never did anything with that. Like, for example, this Trunks, there was never anything about that Trunks. There was never anything about this Goku. This Trunks is finally coming out, kind of. There was never anything for this guy. So you get what I mean. It's like there's a lot of not final renders. There hasn't been anything for Psychor either. So poor Psychor, he's even getting mistreated by the third party companies. But yeah, it's like, I want to know what you guys think. I think it's kind of hilarious that the third party companies are fighting against each other instead of just trying to make they're making the people happy, but at the same time, it's like they should just be doing their own things. Like, yeah, one company's doing a Gogeta. Sure, why not release another a Gogeta? But be timely with it, because I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this topic because it's hilarious. It's a hilarious topic. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've used a lot of time at this point. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these figures. Are you guys excited for them? Because I for sure am. I'm a Gogeta fanatic. So yeah. Besides that, I have nothing else to say. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.